Hi, my name is Carol. I've been invited here today to talk to you about the importance of an education. Hopefully, as you leave here today, you will have a little bit more knowledge and a better understanding as to why education is important in today's society. We have been taught at a very young age that education and going to school and getting good grades is very important to success in life. Many look at getting an education as just going to the basic grades K through 12. It doesn't stop there. If you by chance wants to be a doctor, a lawyer, or a teacher, you'll have to go and get a secondary education. Even though it doesn't stop there, you may want to become a surgeon, and it may take a little bit more than just the secondary education to be successful. So right now we're going to start off by talking about the benefits of an early education for young children. That most will likely will start at a pre-K or even a preschool stage age, usually between the ages of 3 to 4, or even at the early age of 5. Um, at this age, I think it's important for children to go to preschool so they can learn to be social and build the skills of communication with one another. Young children at a small age are used to being, oh, let's say the baby of the family and getting everything they want at their age. Well, this will also teach them how to share and to be very social as they grow older. Next, we're going to talk about the early stages of learning to read and write. At this stage in preschool or even pre-K, the children are learning how to hold a pencil and how to know their numbers and know their alphabet. This, again, will be very helpful. And also at this stage, any children that may have any learning disabilities, this can be identified at this time. If a learning disability is caught and is picked up and addressed in the proper way, this will help the child begin a life of being confident with themselves when they go to school. Will also help the parents know, well, this child may need a little extra help in a particular subject, or maybe need a little extra push to keep that confidence level as they go on to completing elementary school and on to middle school. In middle school is where many things transpire. You have more friends, you get to mingle, you get to change classes, but now you're starting to learn the basic skills of life. Having the basic education of earth science and math, skills that you'll need just in regular everyday life. If you ever get a job, you're going to need to know how to count your money to make sure you're being paid the correct amount. Or you need to know your numbers so you know your address to your home. It is very important at that age. Moving from middle school to high school is where social skills are at the highest. Some children say it's so important to have friends, or they don't have friends in high school. But learning to communicate and build more social skills is a topic that we will never grow out of. We will always can get an extra boost of learning social skills and preparing ourselves for when we go out into the real world. Getting a higher education um, after high school, or just having the thought. I do want to touch back on the Peoria Journal Star had did a study, and it was noticed that a percentage of the income level of students who did not complete high school they were living at the poverty uh, range of of their community. And of course, with a higher education, or at least completing high school, you have a better chance of not being in the poverty level of your society. And so we all know that we have to work to survive. We have bills to pay. If we have a family, we have to take care of them. So to get a job, many employers nowadays is actually looking for people who at least have a high school diploma. So I thought, for an example, I'll tell you a story. When I first moved to Peoria, I had over 10, 12 years experience as a bookkeeper. I just knew when we relocated here, it wouldn't be hard for me to get a job with my experience. So, I didn't sweat it, didn't sweat the small stuff, so I'll say. Um, After being here over 60 days, 60, 90 days, I found it very difficult to find a job. Um, a lot of employers wanted a degree to back up my skills and my experience. Very treacherous. It was so hard. I felt down, and I felt I was too old to go back to school. Then I made the decision, if I was going to get a job, I had to go back to school and get some type of degree to back up my experience. And that's how I ended up here at Mid-State College. Lovely college. Love it. It's made the transition for me, being older than most, a little easier. And I'm almost done, and I'm proud to say that I'm completing it to be done. That is the most important thing. We have to be very decisive and decide what we want to do in our life. And I know high school or just schooling itself was just probably hard for some students, and school is just not for everybody. So we have to make that decision on what plan and what path we want to go in, to be successful or just to be happy in life with our family. So, if there are any questions, I will be here afterwards talking to anyone that may have questions. I'll be more than happy to help answer them for you. Thank you.